At more than 2,000 miles in length, many travelers take up the Appalachian Trail to explore the full bounty of the East Coast on foot. Mountainous views give way to woodland wonders as the trail winds on, but if you're not inclined to walk the full distance, here are some of our favorite spots for a fun-packed road trip into the wilderness. Let's go! First up, and with 850 miles of recreational trails, the National Forest offers plenty of panoramic views of the Georgia landscape. Weather permitting, the conditions are ideal for off-road biking and bird watching, or if you're feeling more adventurous, partake in some water skiing. Next, we have Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains. See the range of traditional log buildings preserved for visitors, with several of them on the nation's historic places list. Expect great conditions for fishing and hiking too, in the UNESCO-listed park's 500,000 acres. Learn about life in the 1850s with a trip to a living history farm. Exchange Place hosts regular events to celebrate and preserve the past with demonstrations of traditional crafting and cooking, giving you a true taste of what life was once like in these parts. Enjoy more history with a visit to the Museum of Transportation in Roanoke, the home of the Norfolk and Western Railway, which built some of the most advanced railway technology of the time. The museum holds the largest collection of diesel locomotives in the southern U.S. and is a must-see for any railroad enthusiast. For cultural vultures, we have Harrisonburg, which offers a variety of museums, art centers, and galleries to peruse. Additionally, the George Washington and Jefferson National Forest is just a short car drive away with some great hiking trails and plenty of recreational facilities. Taking the fun up a gear is Dorney Park, just outside of Allentown, Pennsylvania, where you'll find the home of Steel Force, one of the longest and most loved roller coasters in the U.S. If you're looking to make a splash, located within Dorney Park is Wildwater Kingdom, an aquatic complex boasting over 20 water slides. Discover a sprawling suburbia with more than 12 square miles of land giving over to the wild. The Great Swamp is a wonderful stopping-off point for many varieties of migrating bird, and with 9 miles of prime hiking trails along the way, it's a great place to get some fresh air. Our next stop is Bear Mountain State Park, one of the visual highlights of the Appalachian Trail. This zoo is dedicated to the native animals of the state and is certain to interest those with a passion for local conservation. In addition, the Geology Museum provides a fascinating insight into the natural makeup of the region, while the History Museum teaches visitors about its settlers. Continuing our route, we have Falls Village, also known as Canaan. It's located near the state's Great Falls, which are used to power the region at the nearby hydroelectric plant. Falls Village was originally settled on what would become the Housatonic Railroad. It's a beautiful array of old houses and public buildings in a variety of stunning architectural styles, with many listed as sites of natural historic interest. Next is the place where celebrated author Mark Twain wrote his seminal works, including The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Take a guided tour of this beautiful 1874 Gothic building to learn about Twain's life and work before continuing your discovery in the accompanying museum tour for the full insight into the great writer's world. If the coast is calling you, take a 2-hour drive away from the trail and visit one of the best beaches in the Northeast. The state park offers charter boats for those in search of a spot of fishing, while the water is also great for swimming. There may even be the opportunity to spot a whale or two in this beautiful stretch of coastline. If you're looking to stretch your legs, take a trek on Marginal Way, a stunning walk along the cliffs to and from Ogunquit Beach to catch a view of the lighthouse. Parking is plentiful and there are changing and shower facilities for anyone looking for a quick dip in the sea. We'd be remiss not to recommend 2 of Maine's cultural hotspots. Spend time among Portland's historic buildings by pulling over for a visit to the Arts District on Congress Street, home to a variety of galleries and museums, followed up with immersing yourself in the cobbled streets of the old port area. Lastly, we have Monson Visitor Center, the most remote part of the Appalachian Trail. Here you can choose to head into Baxter State Park for more natural wonders, or instead check out the Visitor Center to discover the history of the Appalachian Trail. There's also a market and cafe where you can sample the local delicacies. Ready to experience the Appalachian Trail for yourself? Follow the link in the description or search Hertz Road Trip Planner to plan your journey and find your perfect rental car.